Okay guys, welcome back to AGEX'S Outdoors, and today we're just going to go over one of my old gamo swarm guns, break barrel, magazine fed. You guys probably are all caught up on now. A lot of these different break barrel brands are starting to come out with magazine capacity break barrels. I know Crosman came out with one. Gamo, I think, was the first creator of the magazine fed break barrels. So a lot of these other brands now are catching on and doing the same thing with their guns, stuff like that. But anyways, if you guys go way back beyond to like 2 years ago, roughly 2 to 3 years ago, I did a tabletop review between the Gamo Swarm Maxim Gen 2, Gamo Swarm Magnum Gen 1, and the Gamo Swarm Whisper Gen 1, all 22 cal. Just a little catch up. The Swarm Magnum was really powerful, real pellet picky. I just got to the point with that gun where I had to shoot really heavy stuff. 21 grain pellets, 18 grain, 16 grain, and up. I even tried some slugs out of it. Actually shot slugs really good. That gun was shooting right around 900, which is incredible for a break barrel. I think it was like right around like 990, 980. So it was definitely up in the high 900s. The Swarm Maxim Gen 2 with the magazine fed that is basically flat. I didn't really care for the Gen 2. Had too many issues. Ended up getting rid of it at a garage sale. I sold it. So I got a little bit of money back from it, but that gun was my first Gamo gun. So that being said, guys, we got the Gamo Swarm Whisper back out, Gen 1 magazine fed, same scope that comes with it, the cheap 4x32 scope, just single crosshairs. Really nothing to it, just a break barrel with the magazine fed. But what we're gonna try with this gun is, such Gamo came out with, or Gamo's known for like a 15 grain. They got the Red Fires, the Blue Bombers, the Hunters, the TS22s. You guys all get to the point. If you just search up 22 Gamo pellets, it's gonna bring them all up. The Red Fires, the Blue Bombers are basically the same, just with different tips in them. But anyways, so Gamo recently came out with these pellets, which I think these are made for the Gen 3 I-10X. I know they got the newer models out, but I don't know anything good about them, anything bad about them. Never shot one, don't know what they're capable of doing. But they came out with these Gamo Swarm 10X hollow points right here. So I figured, well, we got these pellets, might as well shoot them in a Gamo Swarm gun, because that's what these are made for. But I did shoot them out of the Avenger the other night, and I tell you what, guys, I was totally wrong in the first part of me doing the unboxing of these and showing them, and how I said they look like the Crow Magnum and they look like the Barracuda Hunters, also the Gamo Red Fires without the red tip. Well, I shot them the other day out of the Avenger and shot them into a water bottle, and they expanded way better than any of those other that look like them. Now we're going to test them out of the break barrel. We're going to go ahead and do a 10-shot accuracy test at 25 yards. I figure break barrels are made to shoot about 25, maybe 30 yards max. So we're gonna start out at 25. We're not gonna really go on today. So we're gonna do is 25 yard 10 shot group. That's what the magazine holds, 10 shots. shoot a 10-shot group. Then at the end of the video, we'll go ahead and do the chronograph, FX pocket chrono, just to see what speeds are. So I'm gonna turn you guys around, no side shot on this gun. So we're gonna get set up here. The birds are starting to wake up, so you guys stay tuned. Okay, so we got the cardboard box by the tree gongs. That's what they call that. So we are going to use a bag, but if you guys don't know about brake barrels, you can't rest them in bags, and you can't shoot them off of the like a lead sled. So you have to do the artillery hold, which is you got to lightly hold it together. Oh, they load in nice. So we'll see if gamo's correct on this. They hit hard. Getting a little bit of up and down. I think that went the same hole. Yeah, I think they're shooting a low left, but I think they're grouping. Yep. Oh yeah, they're grouping. Low left, guys. Oh, I pulled that one. Oh, I pulled that one too. Okay, 10 shots. Okay, so we're gonna walk down to 25 yards here, guys. Like I said, we had a pretty good group going there for a while. So that was the first one. We were aiming here every shot. Then they started hitting low. You guys can actually see that they actually started grouping right here. Then I pulled that one. But that's not bad, guys, for 25 yards. Now, obviously, they're not in the dead bowl, but that's not bad. So let's go chrono it. Okay, guys, here we go. So we're just going to chrono it real quick. $645.
649. 638. 645.
Wow. Okay, so as you guys saw there, we did the accuracy, which is not too bad. Now, cleaned the barrel because this gun was sitting for a long time and the barrel was actually dirty. So I cleaned it last night with Belisol and cleaned out the barrel, wiped the gun down, checked the scope, and you know, shot it today. So obviously not a bad group for shooting just like that. 25 yards now, 30 yards beyond it might get worse or it might get better. But so we're averaging right around like 645 ish, as you guys saw there in the chrono reading. So we had a 643, 645, 649, 638, 645. So we took 5 shots. We had a high of 649 and a low of 638. Average of 644. Extreme spread of 11. Standard deviation at 3.6. So really, if you guys have a gamo swarm gun, you might want to go buy a tin of these, just because of how cheap they were, and they're actually made for these guns. So eventually we might do a ballistics test on this gun, just see if I can get the same repeat of expansion that I did out of the Avenger. Obviously the Avenger was shooting them right around 900 feet per second, which is fast, but that gun, you know, at that speed would really expand this pellet like it did. So we'll see what they do out of this gun down the road here. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And I know a lot of you are gonna be like, oh man, he brought back the old swarm gun. No, it's just for a video. So anyways, guys, we might take it out hunting one of these days, but we'll see. We'll see how, if I can get this gun to be accurate enough for 30-yard shot. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. You're watching AGEX'S Outdoors. We'll catch you guys on the next one.